So I was watching part of Fastlane on my phone that night because I was in the kitchen eating. And last thing I saw at one point was Roman Reigns getting ready. So I turned off my phone to go wash my hands while he's rushing first and I wash my hands. And I got a text from my friend Jacob, a big wrestling fan. And he sent me a text saying, "Is it him?" And I knew the next match um, was gonna be Rusev versus Cena. Tell me why. Because remember at one point people were saying Kurt Angle's gonna come back to WWE and be the one to end Rusev's streak. Tell me why I was thinking about Kurt Angle. So I turned off my phone. I ran back to the room. I turned on the TV, and I saw Adam Rose and Zack Ryder and Darren Young. I saw the Druids. It's probably them though. It probably is them. But yeah, I saw the Druids, and I'm like, oh shit. Out of all things I could have expected to happen in this pay-per-view, I did not expect to see the Druids. Druids come out holding their torches, dong or gong, something like that, and then Jerry Lawler's funny scream, ah! Or something like that. I can't do it right, but yeah. Then they brought out the casket, and so I'm like, oh man, this makes sense to bring out the Taker in the casket because it's like at WrestleMania 30 he died or something like that, But now I was thinking, oh wait, it's a casket, so you don't know who it is. It could be Bray Wyatt. It might be Bray Wyatt, but and yeah, it turns out it was Bray Wyatt inside the casket. And he'd been cutting all these creepy ass promos. Like he didn't reveal who he was talking to, but he was apparently talking to someone. Saying, "I've been watching you for some time, and oh, how they used to fear you. You had all that fear turn into love and admiration," and saying stuff like, "I know you're listening. Find me." And he said stuff like, "I fear no man alive or dead." That was the most obvious one, but then another one was, what happened to you was a tragedy. Talking about the streak, the end of the streak. Yeah, Bray Wyatt's in the casket, and he directly called out the Undertaker. Um, and so this past Monday on Raw, the Undertaker accepted, and so yeah, we're gonna get that match. It's official. It's gonna be kind of weird during his entrance though, because I mean, for these past 21 WrestleMania matches, or 22, I should say, these past 22 WrestleMania matches, he made his walk to the ring, and we knew like, oh man, this is it. The streak is on the line. Is this going to be the year that it ends? Well, not for all 22 matches, but when the streak became like a thing, which was like in 2001, I think, because JR acknowledged at the beginning of the match with Triple H. He said, "The Undertaker is 8-0. The dead man has never lost at the Sports Entertainment Spectacular." But yeah, it's gonna be kind of weird watching him make his entrance, and we're gonna think, oh, well, I guess this is a match. I don't know, for Pride or something, because there's no more streak. Damn. But I heard that they're gonna do what they did with the build up with his match against Kane at 20. They're gonna have him not show up until WrestleMania itself, which I mean I'm cool with. And I wouldn't mind Bray Wyatt going over, and he takes the spot of the Undertaker, because I mean he kind of does remind us of the Undertaker in a way, but and on top of that, the streak's already over. But then again, uh, I don't know if they let Taker lose two WrestleMania matches in a row. We'll see. But one thing that I think needs to happen during the match is like Taker needs to do something. Fuck, mosquito. Taker needs to do something to lay both of them out. Like maybe a last ride and they're both laid out. And Bray Wyatt does his like exorcist thing and he's looking at Undertaker. And then Undertaker sits up and looks him dead in the eye. And Bray Wyatt gets scared. That is something that should definitely happen in that match. I'm interested in this. I'm sold on this, man. Call me crazy, but I want to see it.